And it is a very auspicious day to engage in practice. It is said that the effects of your practice will be amplified. So that's really nice to be able to practice together today. And it's also said to be a day where the sun and the moon are at its brightest. So I thought for today's practice we would focus on Surya Namaskar, on the sun salutation, and on the positive effects and symbolic nature of the sun. So we'll start today with just some simple breath practice, getting grounded in the body. So find a nice, easy seated position. I'm sitting on a blanket. It's nice to have the hips elevated just slightly higher than the knees, so the spine can be nice and erect. We'll start by rolling the shoulders back and down. Nice long neck lifting through the crown of the head, open chest, grounding through the seat, and at the same time elevating through the crown of the head. So the body's creating this polar opposite, this lengthening from the center, grounding to the earth, and also elevating, connecting with the sky above. Yes, very good. So if you'd like, you can close your eyes and start to connect with your breath. Just breathe naturally. Know where the breath, just become in touch with where the breath rests in the body. As you breathe, notice if you're holding any tension in the belly. With every inhale, the belly expands. With every exhale, the belly gently collapses in towards the spine. As you continue to breathe, I'm going to read a short passage from Balanced Yoga, starting with a quote that I really love, and I know many of you know this quote, from Hafiz, the Sufi poet. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look at what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky. It is said that for those who really want to learn, the whole world becomes a university. Consider the sun further. What can be learned from this great fiery orb, whose daily light and warmth we generally take for granted? Constantly, without discrimination, this powerful dispenser of life energy sheds its rays on everything alike, remaining equally unaffected by splendor and squalor. Each human being, microcosm of this gigantic energy system, has a solar plexus for the reception and distribution of this cosmic energy. The solar plexus is a network of nerves and blood vessels lying between the ribs and the abdomen. Energy, cosmic and otherwise, is said to enter the body at this point. Often, much of this energy is depleted through insignificant mental and physical activities, negative thinking, and purposeless conversation. Loss or waste of energy exhausts your powerhouse and results in disease and sadness. However, the energy that is held, preserved, and wisely directed will engender physical health, as well as mental, psychological, and spiritual growth. Systematic and economical use of energy is a secret of the great yogis. The Surya Namaskar, or salute to the sun, has evolved from a beautiful combination of asanas, pranayam, mudras or gestures, and contemplative meditation. Like the sun, it has 12 divisional components. The 12 postures flow smoothly into each other and involve and affect every part of the body and the mind. So if you'd like, you can bring your hands together in front of the heart center in a mudra of honoring our practice, attuning and connecting to this energy and this intention of inviting that sun energy, that cosmic energy to revitalize us and purify us, energize us. On an exhale, you can slowly release your hands down to your thighs. We're just going to start by opening up the chest, shoulders, and neck. So we're going to start with some simple shoulder rolls. So I'm squeezing my shoulders up towards my ears, squeezing, and then rolling them back and down, and doing it really purposefully and mindfully. Squeezing up towards the ears, then slowly rolling them back and down, yes. And just notice how the shoulders and chest, upper back feel this morning. If you'd like, you can make small movements with the head. Do a few more nice big circles. And then relax the shoulders down towards the floor. Drop the head to one side. And nice and slow, you're going to take the chin, roll it across the chest. And just do these half circles at your own time. Inhale when your head rests on one side. Exhale as the chin rolls across the chest. Inhale as the head rests on one side. Exhale, gently roll the chin across the chest. Moving with your own breath. And again, just noticing the body, noticing how the neck and shoulders feel. No judgment. Just bringing in a gentle opening of those areas. On each side. Very nice. Slowly bring the head back up to center. Take your chin, lift it straight up. So I'm not releasing my head all the way back. Open the chest, shoulders press down, and really lift that chin up nice and high, opening the throat. Exhale, bring the head back, center. Arms going to reach down. Inhale, palms up. Very good. Exhale, release one arm down towards the mat and stretch over, side body stretch. Keep both sit bones grounded to the earth, so I'm not leaning up on one side. It's a gentle side body stretch. On an exhale, you're going to round the spine, bring the arms forward, and then bring it to the other side. Nice side body stretch, very good. Both sitting bones grounded to the floor. And begin moving with the breath. We'll inhale in the side body stretch. Exhale as you come forward, reaching the arms forward. Inhale as you pause for a second on the side. Exhale, roll it forward. Let's do one more on each side. On an inhale, come straight up to seated, both arms reaching up into the sky. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Very nice, nice deep inhale. Exhale, spinal twist. Arms are going to bring themselves down to the earth, sitting nice and tall. On your next inhale, slowly reach the arms straight up. Exhale, twist in the other direction. On your next inhale, slowly reach the arms up. And exhale, release them down to the mat. Very nice. You can remove whatever it is that you might be sitting on, place it to the side. We're going to bring it to all fours. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. My elbows remain soft. Let's do a cat-cow. Inhale, dropping the belly, opening the heart and looking up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin and tailbone. Again, inhale, arching the back, lifting the chin, opening the heart. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin and tailbone. Begin moving with your own breath. Inhale, arching the back. Exhale, rounding the spine. Very good. Let the breath be your guide as to how fast or slow you might move. If any spot feels particularly nice, you can feel free to hang out there. Do one more in each direction. Neutral spine. Nice big circles with the torso. You can take your arms slightly wider. Inhale, dropping the belly down towards the earth. Exhale, rounding the spine. Big, big torso circles. Again, letting the breath be your guide. And circle the other direction. And slowly bring it back to neutral spine. Again, hands underneath the shoulders. Let's bring the knees back underneath the hips. We're going to kick that right leg straight out. Flex the foot, toes pointed down towards the floor. Exhale, round the spine. Knee comes in towards the chest. Inhale, extend. Reach that leg straight back. Press through your heel. Exhale, knee comes to the chest. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we're going to bring that leg all the way through, coming into a lunge. Yes, very nice. If you'd like, you can place a blanket underneath that back knee. You can turn the toes under. I usually turn my toes under because it brings a little bit less pressure on the kneecap, but whatever feels good for you. Pausing here, sinking down into the hips. Relax your shoulders. Just enjoy this nice stretch and hip opening. You can make this as deep or as shallow as you'd like. So you can back off or you can really sink into your hips. Nice long deep breaths, encouraging the hips to open. On an exhale, shift the hips back, lengthen the front leg. We're going to flex that front foot, so toes pointing up towards the sky, and then fold forward over that leg. Nice stretch for the hamstring. Inhale forward, bringing it back into a lunge. Back knee comes up off the mat. Hold here in a lunge. Front knee is over the ankle. Press through that back heel. And again, just gently warming up the body. Feel that nice stretch through the hip. Nice long deep breaths. slowly lower that back knee. Once again, shift the hips back, flex that front foot, and this time you're going to take both hands and go to the outside of that front leg and twist in towards that extended leg.
Breath here. Exhale, slowly unwind and slowly bring it back forward into a lunge. Both hands on the inside of that front foot. Walk it slightly out to the side and then sink your hips down a little bit more if that feels good for you. Your front toes are slightly facing out, 45-degree angle. Slight lift in the hips, walk that foot back and bring it back to all fours. Yes. Again, readjusting. You can wiggle side to side a few times. We'll do the same sequence on the other side. So kick that left leg back, toes pointed down. Very good. Exhale, knee comes to the chest, round the spine. Inhale, extend, pressing through that heel. Very good. Exhale, round the spine, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl everything in, hugging the midline. Very good. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring that leg all the way through, coming into a lunge. Once again, front knee over the ankle, sinking the hips down towards the mat. If you'd like, you can turn those back toes under. Again, do whatever feels comfortable for you, especially if this is one of your first few times engaging in yoga asana practice. It's always good to be gentle with the body. On an exhale, shift the hips back, lengthen that front leg. Nice strong flex of that front foot. Shift forward back into a lunge. This time back knee is going to come up off the mat. Yes. Press through that back heel. Make sure the front knee is over the ankle and press your shoulders away from your ears. Yes. Take one more breath here. Exhale, slowly release that back knee, shift the hips back, flex that front foot once more, and then this time take both hands twisting in towards that leg. Yeah, nice long breaths. Inhale, slowly unwind. Shifting back into a lunge. Both hands come on the inside of that front foot. Walk that front foot slightly out to the side and turn the toes slightly out to a 45-degree angle. And you can sink down as much as it feels comfortable for you. If you'd like, you can also place blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can use books or a very firm pillow underneath your hands. Take one more nice long deep breath here. And exhale, slowly lift the hips, walk that foot back, bring it back to all fours. Make some small adjustments, wiggle the hips side to side. Might do some side body openings. Still warming up into the body. Let's bring it into our first downward facing dog for the morning. Pressing your pointer and your thumb into your mat so you're not putting your weight on the outsides of your hands. Turn the toes under. Let's bring the hips up towards the sky. Keeping the knees bent at first, and really press the tailbone up towards the sky. So I'm really focusing on taking the low back and slightly lifting through the tailbone. Yes, very good. So with the knees bent, we get a slight opening still in the pelvis with that tilt up towards the sky with the tailbone. Take one nice deep breath here. And on an exhale, slowly start to lengthen the legs. Very good. Pedal the feet, press one heel into the mat and the other, bending one knee and the other. Continue to breathe. Very good. Press both heels into the mat. We're going to build some heat in the body. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Very good. On an inhale, shift forward into plank. Shoulders go over the wrists, belly pulled in, straight line of the body from the crown of the head to the heels. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank. Exhale back to your downward facing dog. So that a few more times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Very nice. Inhale forward. Slowly lower the knees to the mat. Exhale, slowly lower the body to the mat. You're going to keep your arms hugged into your sides. Yes, very nice. Turn the tops of the feet on the mat. Roll the shoulders back and lift with the sternum. So the center of the chest up towards the sky. Gaze is turned upwards. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and down, creating nice space in the neck. Exhale, forehead releases to the mat. Reach your arms behind the body. You can reach the fingertips down towards the heels, or if you'd like, you can interlace the fingers, pressing the palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the chest up off of the mat, really squeeze the back body. Very nice. Continuing to breathe, do not hold the breath. Very good, slowly release. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Turn the toes under, let's press it back to all fours. And then again, back to your downward facing dog. Once again, pedal the feet, bending one knee and the other. You can bring in a slight twist, peeking out underneath one arm and the other. Very good. Press both heels into the mat. Inhale, shift it forward into plank. Shoulders over the wrists, belly pulled in. Yes, very nice. This time we're going to lower the knees and we're going to touch our knees, chest, and chin to the mat. So bending the elbows. Elbows are straight up, pointing towards the sky, and I'm looking forward. My chin is on my mat. Yes. And then I'm going to push through and come into cobra. That pose we did before, yes. So pressing my hands into the mat, really squeeze your arms together by your sides. Yes. Slowly release. Forehead to the mat, third eye makes contact with the earth, turn the toes under, press it back to all fours. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, pressing it back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, pedal the feet, whatever you'd like to do. So warming up in the body. Press both heels into the mat. Inhale, shift it forward into plank. Lower knees, chest, and chin, keeping the arms hugged into your sides. And then press the body through, coming into cobra. So I'm pressing my hands down into my mat. Shoulders are working their way down, away from the ears, gaze is up. Exhale, slowly release down to the mat, turn the toes under, press it back to all fours. Let's open the knees, bring the big toes to touch and sit it back into a child's pose. Let's relax here for a few breaths. As you inhale, feel the belly expand into the thighs. Exhale, feel the hips relax. Even more so down to the earth. The body relaxing down, receiving the support of the earth. Take one more breath here. Exhale. And slowly bring it back to tabletop position. Turn the toes under, press it back to your downward facing dog. Very nice. Let's take your feet, bring them together, and slowly float the right leg straight up into the sky. Yes, we're gonna make big circles with that leg, nice and big. As big as you can make them, opening that hip. The belly is pulled in so the core remains nice and stable. Very good, circle the other direction. Very nice. Nice lift with that leg, and then bring it through, coming into a lunge. Yes, very nice. Front knee directly over the ankle. I know that was very challenging. I felt it too. I was like, wow. Oh, those are the moments we get to appreciate the strength of our bodies, that we can even hold ourselves up to do anything like that. So much gratitude to be able to do those things. Enjoying this stretch, this nice lunge. It's again open chest. On an exhale, lift the hips up into the sky. You can bring that back foot in slightly, spin that back foot on the floor, and then just stretch over this front leg. Nice forward fold. On your next exhale, you're going to shift it back into a lunge by spinning that back heel off of the mat. Find your balance here, and then float that chest up, bringing your hands on your hips. Take your time, because this is, definitely a balance challenge. You can leave your hands on the hips if this is comfortable for you, or you can release the arms straight up into the sky, relaxing the shoulders, arms are parallel to one another. Really spread those fingers so you feel nice energy through the hands. Slowly bring the palms touch overhead, and then slowly release the hands together in front of the heart center. Namaste Mudra. On an exhale, slowly release it back down to the mat. Plant your hands into the floor, and then step that foot back, coming back into your plank position. Very nice. Slowly lower the knees, chest and chin, elbows pointing up towards the ceiling. And then press through, coming into cobra. Tops of the feet come on the mat. You're lifting the chest up slightly, shoulders relax. Exhale, slowly release to your mat. Turn your toes under. Let's bring it back to all fours. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Very good. Once again, pedal the feet. Slight twist in the torso if you'd like. same sequence on the other side, and then we'll take a little bit of a breath and practice break. Walk the feet together. Let's take that left leg, float it straight up into the sky, and then big circles, as big as you can make them. Again, please pay attention to your body. Modify as needed. If you feel like you just want to rest in downward facing dog, you just want to have that leg be stable, go ahead and do that. Circle the other direction. Awesome, nice lift in that leg. Slowly bring it through, coming into a lunge. Yes, very nice. Press through that back heel, front knee over the ankle. Relax the shoulders. On an exhale, hips come up towards the sky. You can bring that back foot in slightly, spin it onto the floor, and then forward fold over that front leg. Enjoy this nice stretch. If you have any blocks or books, you can also place them under your hands. That feels better for you. On an exhale, shift that back foot, comes up off the mat, bend that front knee, find your balance and float the chest up. Hands come onto the hips. Yes. Drop that back heel, open chest, very nice. If you'd like, your hands can stay here on the hips, or you can release the arms up. Relax the shoulders, arms parallel to one another. Really spread those fingers, nice energy through the hands. Yes. Together, exhale, bringing them in front of the heart center, taking your time. Wonderful. Exhale, slowly release it all the way down to the floor. Plant the hand, step that left foot back, coming into plank. Yes. Slowly lower knees, chest, and chin. Press forward into cobra. Tops of the feet on the mat. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, slowly release. Third eye to the earth. Turn the toes under, bring it back to all fours. Let's bring it back to child's pose, opening the knees. Big toes to touch. Relaxing the forehead down to the floor. Nice, long, deep breaths. Take a moment to check in with your body. Every practice we do is different. Some are a little bit more, I'd say, sometimes physically challenging. Others more gentle, depending on the day and the theme. With today being an intention to connect to the sun and revitalize the energy, I'd say this is a little bit more of an active practice. On your next inhale, let's slowly bring it to all fours. We're going to move into our Surya Namaskar sequence. So turn the toes under, let's bring it to our downward facing dog. And nice and slow, you're going to take the feet and you're going to walk them into the hands, taking baby steps. Press your heel into your mat with every step. Take your time until you come all the way into forward fold. So you're in forward fold. If the backs of your legs still feel kind of tight, you can keep your knees bent. Just relax here, releasing the head down towards the mat. If you'd like, you can gently swing from side to side. Very nice. Bringing the fingertips to the mat, looking forward. And we're going to reverse swan dive up. So arms are going to sweep out to the sides, flat back all the way up. Very good. Slowly bring the palms up overhead. Let's interlace the fingers, press the palms up, relax the shoulders. We'll do a little bit of a side bend here to one side. Good, and the other. Very good. Coming back, center. I'm going to change to this mudra where I am pointing up towards the sky. And you're going to draw big circles, exhaling forward, inhaling back, exhaling forward, inhaling back. Very nice. Let's go the other direction, exhaling forward, inhale back. Let's do one more. Very nice. Pausing at the center. Namaste Mudra with your palms together. Exhale, slowly bring them together at the heart center. Wonderful. Okay, starting our Surya Namaskar. Bringing the feet together and coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, we're going to lift those arms straight up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forward, arms come out to the sides. Yes, very nice. Pausing here for a breath. Exhale, plant your hands onto your mat, bend your knees nice and deep. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Yes. Plant your hands into your mat, step the left foot back into plank. Very good. Exhale, slowly lower. Knees, chest, and chin, keeping your arms hugged in by your sides. Inhale, press it forward, coming into cobra. Tops of the feet come onto the mat. Exhale, lower, turn the toes under. Press it back to downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, look forward. Step forward with the right foot into a lunge. Very good. Exhale, bring both feet together, coming into forward fold. Inhale, hinging from the hips, slowly come up to standing, arms swing out to the sides. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, slowly bring the hands together in front of the heart. Very nice. So this is Surya Namaskar. We have done one sequence on the right. So we'll do the same sequence on the left. Nice deep inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hinging from the hips, flat back, arms out to the sides, nice and slow, all the way to forward fold. Nice deep bend in the knees. Step back with the left foot into a lunge. Plant your hands, step back with the right, coming into plank. Exhale, slowly lower, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, pressing forward into cobra. Press the shoulders down, lifting the chest up off the mat. Exhale, release, turn the toes under, press it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that left foot forward, coming into a lunge. Very good. Exhale, bring both feet together, coming forward. Inhale, flat back, hinging from the hips, arms move out to the side, slowly come to standing. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, slowly
here. Taking a few breaths, connecting with the solar plexus. We're going to focus more on the solar plexus center on this round. So it's that area between the rib cage and the abdomen. And we can focus on this area by using the breath. So this time really paying attention to the inhale and exhale. And again, this can also be modified, the Surya Namaskar, so you don't have to go all the way down into lunge. You can make the movements a lot smaller. So here we go, doing that sequence again. Feet together, really reach those arms into the sky. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Bend the knees nice and deep. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back into plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, forward into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Exhale, feet together, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hinging from the hips, slowly bring up to standing. Palm touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a few breaths here, check in with the body. Paying special attention to the breath, seeking the movement with the breath, focusing on that solar plexus area in the body and building energy there with every inhale and exhale. Nice deep inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hinging from the hips, slowly fold. Inhale, plant the hands, nice deep bend in the knees, step it back with the left foot to a lunge. Very good. Exhale, step the right foot back into plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale, press it forward into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's really funny. I totally had a moment where I just forgot what we're doing. Wow, I completely forgot what we're doing. Yes, step forward with the left foot into a lunge. Wow, that was pretty awesome. Step the other foot forward. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, flat back. Arms reach out to the sides, palms touch overhead. Exhale, slowly release the hands to the heart center. Very good. Once again, take a few breaths here. I know that was pretty challenging compared to what we usually do in our yoga classes. So thank you all for being willing to engage in this practice. So however much you did is just absolutely perfect. All right, let's do one balance pose before we move it to the floor so you can release the hands. Bring the feet hip width apart. You're gonna start to focus all of your energy on one leg grounding into the floor, the other leg you're gonna lift up. So imagine you're growing roots through the bottom of one foot. Roots sinking deep into the earth. Hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back, and start to lift one foot and grab at the ankle, pressing that hip forward, Nice stretch through the quad, yeah. Keep that chest open. Very nice. If you'd like to use a chair, you're more than welcome, or holding onto a wall. The point is to challenge the balance and to be safe. That supporting leg is not locked out, soft knee. If you'd like, you can stay here, or you can release other arm. Straight up, very nice. Very good. Option 3, you can lean forward, press that foot back behind you. Yes. Very nice. So just go wherever it feels good for you, where you feel like you're being challenged. Yes. Take one more nice deep breath here. Exhale, slowly bring it back up to standing. Hand comes on the hip. You're gonna release that leg. Release that leg and bring it forward. Interlace the fingers, flex that front foot, and press your chest up towards the sky. So I'm pressing my palms into my knee and really lifting through the chest. Keep your hips squared, so I'm not lifting on one hip, really keep that grounded. Very good. Spread the toes. Yeah. Very nice. This is option 1. There's another option. This is another option 1, if you want to just hold here. This is option 2. Very good. Option 3, you're gonna bring one hand on the hip. Yes, and if this feels pretty stable for you, then we're gonna do a twist, looking to the back, reaching that arm straight back. Again, go wherever you feel challenged. It looks different for everyone. Yes. Slowly unwind, bring it back forward. Very good. One more little fun exercise. You're gonna take that leg, kick it straight back. Arms are gonna reach towards me. Yes. Very good. If you can bring your body in a parallel position with the floor, then you can go for it, or you can keep it, you know, pretty low to the floor. Again, go wherever you feel challenged. Very good. Exhale, slowly lower to the floor. Forward fold. Very nice. Take a few breaths here, releasing any tension from the neck, the shoulders. Slowly bring it to fingertips, looking forward on your next inhale. Hinging from the hips, slowly come up to standing flat back, all the way up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Very nice. We'll do the same sequence on the other side. Grounding through the other foot, imagine roots growing through the bottom of that foot. And when you're ready, slowly grabbing hold of that ankle. Nice quad stretch, yes. Very good. Keep the chest open. If you have any shoulder coming forward, then I want nice open chest, yes. Very good. Option 1, option 2. Release that arm straight up into the sky. Keep the shoulder relaxed. And the last option, you can actually lean it forward. Yeah. Again, going wherever you feel challenged. Slowly bring it back up to standing. Take that same leg, bring it in front, clasping the hands in front of the knees, spread the toes, flex that foot, relax the shoulders back, lift the chest. Very good. So we go over that again. This is option 1. Option 2. Option 3, you keep that inside hand on the knee, other hand on the hip. And option 4, extending, twisting all the way to the back, opening the chest, gaze back towards that hand. Again, keeping the chest open, shoulders pressing down. Yes. Very good. release, back to the front, hands on the hip. Let's kick that same leg straight back, reach the arms overhead. Yes, again, if you'd like, you can bring that body parallel to the floor. You can keep that leg closer down to the floor. Go wherever, again, where you feel challenged. Keep that supporting knee nice and soft. Nice long breaths. And exhale, slowly bring it down, forward fold. Yes. Let's take a nice wide stance here in our forward fold and just relax here. Relax forward, holding no tension. And then toe healing the feet together. Hold here for a few breaths. Good. Plant the hands into your mat. We're going to bend the knees. Bring it all the way down to a seated position. If you'd like, you can grab your blanket or a pillow or block if you want to have the hips a little bit higher than the legs. We'll do some stretches. So first, bring the soles of the feet to touch. Yes. And for some, this might be enough of a stretch. You won't need to do anything else. So you can just relax here and breathe into your hips. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, grab hold beneath your feet and take your elbows, press them into your legs. So you're pressing your knees down towards the mat. Yes. Nice, long, deep breaths. Inhale, release any pressure from the thighs and just fold forward. On an inhale, slowly roll it up. Very nice. We're going to extend one leg out. The other sole of the foot comes to the inner thigh. Flex that foot nice and strong. Toes are pointed up towards the sky. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for the shin, for the ankle, or for the foot. Whatever, again, works for you. Take one more breath here. And then on the next inhale, slowly roll it up. We're going to take that foot of the bent knee, place it flat on the mat. We're going to hug it in close to the body and then reach that other arm behind the body, sit nice and tall and gentle spinal twist. I'm going to do a little bit of hip massage here on that same side. So actually, if you're sitting on something, it might be better to remove that. So we're going to take that lower leg and kind of cradle it like it's a baby. I realize that's, for some people, you're thinking, I can't even do that. So don't even worry. You can also just grab your leg like so. And then you're just going to roll around. You can actually place your other hand on the floor and roll around on the floor, massaging that hip. You might notice there are places that feel super tight or very tender. You might want to give a little bit more attention to those parts. Spend a little bit more time there. Massaging any of the tension, stagnant energy, tightness. Breathing, inviting those to open, relax, and release. Up to seated, and then release that leg. We'll do a little bit of bouncing in the knees. And let's do the other side. So the other sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Flex that front foot. Inhale, release the arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, reaching for the shin, the ankle of the foot. Deep inhale and exhale. And then inhale, slowly roll it up. I'm going to bring that knee. Bend it, foot flat on the floor. Hugging that knee in close, gentle twist. Reach that hand, place it behind the body. Lifting the chest on an exhale, spinal twist. And then same thing, massaging this side of the hip so you can grab hold of the ankle, the lower leg, or you can even grab the front of the leg and just roll over on that hip and rest on the floor. Just doing some gentle opening and massaging of the hip. And release that leg. We'll do one more stretch. Both feet together. Flex both feet. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Here. Inhale, slowly roll back up to seated. Very good. We're going to make our way to our backs. So bending your knees, both feet flat on the floor. Let's have the palms face up. Nice and slow, tucking the chin towards the chest, rounding the spine. Roll it all the way back, all the way back. Take your time. And then relax. Hug both knees into the chest. You can slightly open the knees so the hips are a little bit open, and just rock from side to side. Very good. Hug the right knee into the chest. Release that left leg. Just enjoy this nice stretch here. Again, nice long, deep breaths. Slightly open that knee out towards the armpit, opening up the hip slightly. On an inhale, slowly bring that knee back towards the midline. Hug it in close one more time and then release it to the mat. And switch, bring the other knee to the chest. side, just slightly opening up the hip. And slowly bring that knee back to the midline. And then release it down to your mat. If you'd like to do any last stretches, now is the time. Before we come into our Shavasana pose, our final relaxation. You can relax your feet out to the sides, the hips are open, palms face up. Allowing the eyes to close. Again, tuning into the breath. Inhale, the belly expands. Exhale, the belly relaxes down towards the spine. The body is soft. The breath is natural. The mind is clear. Just for these next few minutes, you will rest in a state of complete relaxation. Nowhere to be, but completely here, present in this very moment. As you continue to rest in Shavasana, in your relaxation pose, I'm going to read another little meditation. So just stay lying on the back, completely relaxed, eyes closed. There is a beautiful mantra for greeting the sun. Om Namo Suryaya. I recognize the sun within me. It is the cause, the source of my life. It is the energy that flows through me. Om Namo Bhaskraya. It is the sustenance sparkling into every cell of my body. Vital energy spreading throughout. New rays incessantly beaming into me. Om Namo Divaya. It is my source of nourishment, and it creates new life in me. Om Namo Tejaya. It promotes brightness and vitality in me. Ashaya. It enlightens me, fills me with knowledge, and dissolves all darkness. I invoke the sun, the source of my life, and I will place you, sun, in my body, so that it may function fully to the very last cell. So you can start to gently deepen the breath. To the body, back to the space. Begin to make movements with the hands and the feet. Slowly, when you're ready, reach the arms overhead and stretch the entire length of the body from fingertips to toes. Exhale, slowly hug both knees into the chest. And rock over onto one side. Pausing here for a moment. In this space, take 3 nice, deep, long breaths. And then slowly use your hands to push yourself up to a seated position. And we'll close together with our hands at our heart center. Nice deep inhale, opening the arms, lifting them up towards the sky. Palms touch overhead, pausing there to honor divinity, divine inspiration, your highest ideal, whatever that is for you, your source of love, joy. And divine attunement. Slowly bringing the palms, stopping in front of the third eye, the forehead, honoring our teachers, masters, mentors. Taking a moment to honor my teacher, Swamiji, for teaching me balanced yoga, for that energy, making that available. Slowly bringing it to the heart, honoring each other and the space that we've created together, this space of practice, nourishment for body, mind, and soul.